It's day 45. Jumping on a little bit earlier today. It's 20 past 5, just because I've got some things that I want to do this evening, and I want to just completely disconnect from everything and just sink my head into that. So I thought I'd just jump on and get this done now. Today it's pretty wet and windy, and it seems to have turned from summer to autumn in a day in Bristol. So I haven't been able to do my walk, but I've been to the gym, come back, showered, had dinner. Now I'm here. Haven't really got anything to journal about, really. I haven't really got anything burning on my mind. I have, well, it's Friday the 13th this week, and I have a really bad track history with Friday the 13th up until the last one, which was in October. And yeah, my track history prior to that one was pretty grim. So this year, from last October and then every one this year, I've booked them off. And if you've got tattoos, then you know a lot of places do like Friday the 13th flash tattoos. So I have accidentally booked to get a little flash tattoo on Friday, just because I'm off work and I cannot break my streak now. Every single Friday the 13th from here on in, because that, I think that my little ants that I got in October last year, they kind of broke my Friday the 13th curse. So now I'm kind of stuck with superstition the opposite way, and that I need to make sure I get a little Friday the 13th tattoo every single Friday the 13th. So yeah, so I've accidentally booked in on Friday to get a little something. So that's kind of cheered me up a little bit. Let's have a look. I have been pretty focused today at work, so I haven't really been online. Let's have a look. I do have to take a lunch break now, so I did. Yes, I saw this the moment I woke up this morning. Like, I woke up, switched my alarm off, put my Wi-Fi on to check my emails quickly while I was waiting for the kettle to boil before I started work, and flicked onto Instagram, and this was the first thing that popped up, and it literally just set the tone for the day. So I screenshot it and then put my phone back into put it back in, check my emails, put it back into flight mode, and kind of just tried to focus on the day. But it was it says, I can't wait for the part of your story where that dream on your vision board becomes a lived moment on your camera roll. And I saw that, and that was what I needed today. I needed that, because yeah, I just needed to see that. Like, it was perfect. So there's nothing else left to say. My learning today has been oh gosh, it's a tough one. I think today's been a really good day for my focus, even though I had 2 breaks, and when I took the first break, I really didn't want to. I was in such a good hyper focus, and I was like getting loads of work done, and I did struggle when I came back in the afternoon. Like, within sort of half an hour of trying to like get myself back into that hyper focus, I really struggled, and I could feel like this cloud just filling my brain. So I think my learning is that just be aware and conscious of that next time it happens. And if it is gonna, because it did affect my sort of my ability to concentrate for the rest of the afternoon. So yeah, just maybe your learning, Stacey, is to just maybe monitor that on a couple of occasions, you know, when it happens, just to see if that's just today or whether that is something that you're going to have to start learning to contend with. Because I know you've done sort of exercises before to kind of figure out, once you break your hyperfocus, how long it takes you to get back in. And when I had a mentor that she worked with me to kind of like break it down, and it worked out about 45-50 minutes once my focus and attention has been diverted to get back into full hyper focus. Takes me about 15 minutes. So if I'm having 2 breaks a day, that's like nearly 2 hours of my day where I'm not working at my full potential. So, and that's not including the other distractions that I get with like our group chat when I'm helping people, jumping in video calls and stuff like that. So just breaks alone, which is something I can maybe control a little bit more in respect of when I take them. What do I take? 1 full long break rather than two small ones. So yeah, your learning is to, this is the first week you're doing the extra shifts and the extra hours, so maybe just monitor it. It's probably not the best week to do it because you're not working. Thursday you've got a connect day in town, and Friday you're off to go and get stabbed again. But yeah, that's your learning. So spend a bit of time and just monitor that. Just keep on top of that. You smashed your target today anyway, but yeah, it just be good to kind of see whether that's something that you can control. I am happy. I'm gonna put my little Friday the 13th flash book in. I was really surprised because all my usual little studios that I follow, none of them have posted anything about Friday. Normally, with at least like a week, 10 days before Friday the 13th, they all post in like flash designs and stuff for Friday the 13th, but nothing has been posted. So lots of people posting about Halloweeny things. So the design that I've chosen is a Halloween-ish design, because they're not doing Friday the 13th flash. They just had availability, but they just recently posted a little selection of like Halloween flash pieces that they're doing. So I was like, perfect. I'll just pick one of those and have it on Friday the 13th and kind of make my own little mishmash of the day. So that's what I'm happy about. My gratitude today is for I am going to be grateful for, oh, let's think. Trying to think. What was it? I had something in mind. I know what. I know who I'm going to do my gratitude for. So my gratitude is for an old raving buddy who messaged me and just said, like, hey dude, you doing okay? Yeah, just checking in on me. And it means a lot when, you know, friends like that reach out and just, you know, just say hi. So yeah, and I know he's got a lot of shit going on in his life at the moment. And you know, the rest of his message, which obviously I don't want to read, is just that, you know, he apologized that he's had a bit of shit to deal with, but he wouldn't have been able to get through it without his other half. So yeah, I just think when I I do it myself. Sometimes when I'm in my darkest places, reaching out and making sure that everyone else is okay is sometimes what pulls me out of those places. So the fact that he did that, it did mean a lot to me. So my gratitude today is for the friends that reach out to me and just say, hey, how are you doing? And yeah, that means a lot. It really does. So yeah, that's it. I'm going to head off. I've got some, I just want to not get this over with because I love my journaling. I'm learning so much, but I really do. Like I said, with everything that's kind of gone on at work recently, I had confirmation today that everything, the meeting that I had yesterday, everything that was agreed there is fine. The conversation that they've got to have with my boss's boss is not going to affect the decision of and the outcome of that meeting. It's just they want to clarify something for a particular system and to just not worry. So I think as soon as I got told that, I almost felt like my body just kind of went into, collapse mode. So I am feeling a bit, oh, finally I can not worry about that. I can switch that side of things off and just focus on, putting effort into maintaining my well-being, my physical health, my mental health, my spiritual growth, my goals, my journey in this life. So yeah, that was nice to get that today. And like I said, I just want to spend the evening. I had so much fun doing my little project work at the weekend, and I just want to spend an hour or two just doing that this evening, just because it makes me feel good. And I've got quite a bit of work to do, and I want to kind of get it finished and sent to them. So yeah, we're at that point in the day where, Stacey, I'm so proud of you. You're doing amazing. It's definitely a roller coaster. It's definitely highs, lows, and I almost feel like I'm back in school. Like every day I feel like I am recognizing and acknowledging something about myself. Like I said, there's a lot that I don't journal that pops in my head through the day, and I'm not afraid to hold myself accountable for mistakes that I've made and things that I could have done better. And whereas, a few months ago when something came into your head that you could have done better, you would, punish yourself for it and really blame yourself and kind of say that's the reason why that happened. And whereas now when those things come into your head, you're being kinder to yourself. You're kind of saying you did the best with the knowledge you had at the time. Like now you know better, you can do better. And it's the rewards coming from this learning. It may not be seen, just realize it may not be seen today, tomorrow, next week, next month, or even next year, but everything you're doing and everything you're learning about yourself is to make sure that you're a better person for the people in your life, your friends, your colleagues, people you meet on the street, people you chat to on the bus. Like, although you're not going to be a bus wanker for much longer because you are passing your test in a few months. Yeah, I'm just so proud of you. Like, it's tough admitting sometimes, when you know you've made a mistake and you could have been better and you could have done better. And I think for me the difficulty is that I'd never intentionally hurt anyone in my life, and there have been things that I've said and done to, friends, work colleagues, partners, throughout the whole of my life that I look back on now and I'm like, oh my God, Stacey, why did you say that? But those that know you and those that love you understand that that's you. There's no malice. So just keep being soft-hearted, keep your heart open, keep learning, keep growing, keep recognizing your mistakes, keep working to fix them, keep learning what you can do better and what you can do differently. And yeah, just go and have some fun this evening now. Go and enjoy yourself. But yeah, day 45, that's crazy. That's insane. Like 45. I said to Kenya at the gym, I was like, it's day 41 at the gym. And she was like, holy moly. Yeah, yeah. I know some people will never know, but there are times in my day when I do say out loud, I'm sorry to people that I've hurt through my life. And I hope the universe takes those words and converts it into something nice and gives it to the people that it was intended for. Because, you know, some people who I have unintentionally hurt will never be able to hear those apologies. But I hope the universe rewards them with something nice in place of my apology. So yeah, that's it. So I'm proud of you. I love you. You got this, girl. Now go and get your creative head on. Get it. Just enjoy your evening. Like, this is the first evening where I know you feel tired and you're exhausted. Just spend a couple of hours just doing something creative, and just to the point where you're almost falling asleep, and then just get into bed and just crash. But yes, that's it. I'm done for the day. Day 45. There's always this awkward moment. It's like, am I done? Yeah, I am done. Oh, goodness gracious. But yeah, that's it. Stay kooky.